If you're over 50 and serious about staying fit, you need a gym membership. That's just the deal. Except you also have a job, a family, a life, and genuinely better things to do than spend 5 days a week, 90 minutes at a time under fluorescent lighting, waiting for a leg press machine. So here's the question nobody's asking. What if you didn't need any of it? When a muscle contracts without changing length, isometrically, you recruit slow twitch and fast twitch fibers simultaneously in a co-activation pattern that dynamic movement simply doesn't replicate. Which means training it isn't optional. It's the whole point. Today, we're ranking the 10 best isometric holds for your body after 50. Not all of them are equal. Some are good. Some are surprisingly good. And number 1 is the hold your body has been begging for since you turned 50. And the reason it works has absolutely nothing to do with effort. Which, honestly, feels a little unfair. Let's go. Number 10. Wall press. Stand facing a wall, palms flat at chest height, and push like you're trying to move the building. You won't. That's the point. Hold 30 to 45 seconds, 3 sets. The chest press machine runs your shoulder through a fixed arc that was designed for an average anatomy, which yours probably isn't. Wall press lets your arm stay exactly where it belongs. No forced rotation, no impingement risk, no adjusting 17 levers before you even start. Your chest works, your shoulder survives, and you're done before someone at the gym has found a parking spot, changed into their workout clothes, filled their water bottle, waited for the leg press, and gotten trapped in a conversation about their son's new job. And if your chest is already sorted, your back probably isn't. Number 9. Towel bicep curl. Hold. Sit on a chair, loop a towel under your foot, hold both ends, and pull. Nobody has ever looked cool doing this. That's fine. Lock your elbow at 90 degrees and hold for 30 to 45 seconds each side. The preacher curl machine forces your elbow into full extension under load, a reliable way to irritate a bicep tendon that's already seen 50+ years of action. This hold lives at the safest angle. Fixed position, zero momentum, no eccentric load on the way down. Because there is no way down. Nobody brags about their towel curl at dinner, but nobody's icing their elbow at midnight either. Number 8. Neck isometric hold. Place your palm against your forehead and push. Resist. Switch sides, 20 seconds each direction. You will look completely insane. You will also be the only person in the room whose neck works properly. There is no gym machine for this, which is exactly why nobody does it, and exactly why most people over 50 walk around with their head 3 inches in front of their spine, wondering why they have headaches and a mysteriously large chiropractor bill. Your back has the same story. Number 7. Door frame row hold. Stand in a door frame, grab both sides at hip height, lean back slightly, and pull. Like you're trying to rip the frame out of the wall. Hold 30 to 45 seconds, 3 sets. What you're actually training here is scapular retraction, the ability to pull your shoulder blades back and down and keep them there. After decades of sitting, driving, and looking at screens, the muscles responsible for that movement don't just weaken. They forget the position exists. The seated row machine works the same muscles, but seated, with your spine already loaded, in a fixed arc that wasn't designed for your shoulder. It was designed for an average shoulder, which, statistically, nobody has. This hold does it standing, in your natural position, with zero spinal compression. Your back has been asking for this for years. The door frame was always there. Nobody introduced you. Number 6. Standing calf raise hold. Stand on the edge of a step, rise onto your toes, and hold at the top. 30 to 45 seconds, 3 sets. One hand on the wall, not because you need it, but because this is about your calves, not your pride. The calf machine isolates the muscle. Fine, but it switches off the one thing that actually keeps you upright after 50, your proprioceptive system. The constant micro-adjustments your ankle makes while you hold this position are training your nervous system, not just your calves. The machine has never once saved anyone from a patch of ice. Number 5. Side plank hold. Forearm on the floor, feet stacked, hips up. Hold 20 to 40 seconds each side. If the floor version is too much, knee down, same rules. The hip abduction machine works the gluteus medius sitting down, which is where it already spends most of its day, doing nothing. Side plank trains the same muscle while your entire body is fighting gravity, the exact scenario it needs to handle every time you take a step. You'll be done with both sides before someone at the gym finishes adjusting every single setting on the machine, checks their phone, gets completely lost, and remembers they were working out. That's number 5. And if you think that felt like nothing, number 4 is going to feel even more like nothing until the next morning. Number 4. Glute bridge hold. Lie on your back, feet flat on the floor. Push your hips up and hold. Squeeze like you mean it. 30 to 45 seconds, 3 sets. After years of sitting, your glutes don't just weaken, they stop firing on command. Gluteal amnesia, which sounds made up, it isn't. The hip thrust machine loads the hip bone directly in a fixed position, which, for anyone with early joint degeneration, is exactly as uncomfortable as it sounds. This hold activates the same pattern from the floor, with 0 compression, 0 setup, and no one watching you figure out the padding situation. Number 3. Wall sit. Back flat against the wall, feet shoulder-width apart, thighs parallel to the floor. Hold 30 to 60 seconds, 3 sets. If parallel is too much, start higher. Every inch lower is a different conversation. The leg extension machine isolates the quad with shear force directly on the knee. An excellent strategy if you enjoy the sound your knees make. Wall sit loads the entire leg in a functional position, the one your body actually uses to stand up, sit down, and not fall over, which, after 50, turns out to be the most important movement you own. Number 2. Plank. Forearms on the floor, elbows under your shoulders, body in one straight line. Hold 30 to 60 seconds, 3 sets. Hips up, not down. If it's shaking, good. That's the point. The crunch machine flexes your spine under load. Research suggests this is directly linked to disc compression and lower back problems. The plank does the opposite. It teaches your spine to resist movement, which is what it actually needs to do every time you carry groceries, pick something up, or catch yourself before you fall. 2 minutes on the floor. More core activation than most people get in a week at the gym. And number 1 doesn't even need the floor. Number 1. Dead hang. Find a bar, grab it. Let go of everything else. Hold 20 to 40 seconds, 3 sets. That's it. That's the whole exercise. It looks like giving up. It is the opposite of giving up. Grip strength is the single strongest predictor of longevity we have. And while the lat pull-down compresses the shoulder joint under load, this does the exact opposite. Your spine decompresses. Your shoulder opens. Your hands get stronger by doing absolutely nothing except not letting go. We built entire gyms and forgot about gravity. Embarrassing, really. You just hang there, and your body quietly fixes things you didn't even know were broken. 10 holds, no membership, no waiting. And somewhere between the wall and the floor and a door frame, you remember that none of this required a membership, or a machine, or a parking spot.